show you my work in progress of the HG Gundam The Origins RX-782. So the only parts that have been built is the torso, the backpack cannon, that is a special edition to the Origins Gundam, and then the waist, pen lining, a little bit of a coloring, and the stickers have already been put on, as you can see here. Now let me tell you what I have done so far. Oh, wait a minute, let me just set the camera here. All right. All right, looks like I have to show you like this. The first things first I did was, there's supposed to be a, yeah, the whole piece is supposed to be yellow, but then I compared the HG drawings from the manual to the master grade kit, and I saw this little part, this square part that is present in the, well, the collar of the RX-782 is actually blue. So I used my trusty, well, now after using it so many times it has been trusty, Sakura J roll pen to color the little part blue. Sadly, I still haven't found a good pen liner for the whole my Gunpla collection, so I'm still using the Sakura Micron pens, these ones. Yeah, the Micron pens, and the smallest I always use is 003, so that's something. Now, choosing what to put on this kit is the most hardest thing you can do. First of all, well, there's the obvious difference of having only one beam saber and one back cannon. You can actually replace it with the another beam saber, but I thought, hey, it's the origins, a back cannon has to be included. But it's not like you can only use this one. I think I have enough parts from other kits to make this back cannon into a handgun. It will be cool, I guess. And the second thing was, there were magnums over the shoulder in the master kit, but I thought, hey, I should probably give it beam Vulcans, some extra Vulcans on both sides. So I thought I did. For the vents here, as you can see, it's not that flat, and it does have an effect of being a brown, yellowish wash. Actually, I used a Camlin brush pen right here, the brown one, to first of all color and then wipe the excess away with the earbud. That way it has given a nice shaded effect. After that I went on pan lining it. Of course, pan line was done with the Micron pen, but here's something different now. For the stickers, well, these are just normal stickers, and even if you cut them, there's a lot of boundaries left. If I didn't had any good tweezers, thankfully I got this pair, which was a part of Minishima plastic model tool set A. This is a basic tool set, so thankfully I got my hands on it, and this is actually very good, nice entry tweezer. As you can see now, this tweezer has a set of teeth which are very good for holding down parts and whatever you want to. Usually when you find tweezers locally in India, they are usually like this. No teeth whatsoever, and they are pointy but they are not properly aligned, if you can see. So I had a very, and their grip is not that good, so I had a very hard time using these. Anyway, the biggest surprise of this whole build was that in my third order, I finally got my hands on the Mr. Hobbies, Mr. Easy Nipper. Usually, everybody just mocks it as a nail cutter. Maybe it is a nail cut, I don't know. But I do have to say that it does cut parts more easily than a nail cutter. I have a same kind of a nail cutter like this, but this one, the sharpness this one has, it is real. Usually I use this on the white parts so that I don't have to sand them down. These white part, it leaves very less. They are not they are not god hands, but at least they don't leave any excess parts. Anyway, for the stickers, I had a very hard time cutting these with my hobby knife, this one. But when you are cutting up, but the sharpness this snipper had, it helped a lot. Let me show you. I will put the decal corner here and then just press it. See, clear cut. Yeah, you can see this. It is a clear cut. It's a proper cut with the Mr. Entry nipper. And I use this on the inner frame parts or only white or yellow parts. It does leave a quite a bit whiteness on the very dark colored parts, but seriously, these guys are serious. I don't know why people don't use them to cut their decals. I think using this to cut your decals, whether they be dry decals, the sticker decals, or even water slides, they can get some real finishing using these. As you can see, let me show you here. So when I so on the oh come on, just let me focus the camera. Uh, Looks like I will have to tell you like this since this is a mobile phone recording. So on the left side here, right here, I use the hobby knife. However, if I don't know, you can see, but I think you can see the kind of shading here on the next part, on the edges of the sticker. Actually, when I was cutting it, it kind of came out of the sticker sheet, and then it rolled around quite a lot, so it accumulated a lot of dirt. So now when I pasted it, it shows as a fake sticker. However, on the left side, as you can see, you might not be able to see any edges here. That's because I cut the edges too close, almost perfectly with the Mr. Easy Nipper, and I was able to peel them off with my hobby knife, and finally able to set it right using a toothpick. That's how I did with the other places. And once I have a build or perfect full build, I will show you where have I used the and Mr. Easy Nipper and how. Guys, having gunpla, let me tell you one thing, having proper decals is very important, but sadly I will only able to get these as Japanese decals. If the water side ones are too much expensive, I'm trying to find a shop that prints decals so I may be able to print my own custom decals, but it doesn't seem possible. Anyway, let me show you what I've done, what else I have done. So right here in the Canon sensors, sadly we didn't receive any stickers for the Canon here, even though the master grade has the whole thing covered. You can even see in the box art right there, you will see a green sticker for the Canon. However, this one did not come with it, and I doubt any other Origins kit comes with a Canon sticker. So I cut up the extra sticker I had left, the green sticker for the beam rifle using from the origins, and pasted it here. However, was not left with any extra sticker, and I thought, hey, I really need a sticker, but this this part, it wasn't right. It wasn't just right. So I came up with the idea of cutting up a green clear part. This is my garbage bin for this. So from a 30-minute mission skit, I had this green visor part cut up, and a lot of runner was left. If you have built the HGUC 35th anniversary Gundam, you might have some yellow clear parts left. So make sure to save those. Next thing I did was there's always a numbering part over these. I was able then using a cutter I was able to put up a nice oh, sorry I was able to put up a nice clear part in the cannon. Thankfully the idea worked. One sad little thing I was always forgetful about, I had to paint the back part of this clear part silver using my Sharpie, which I did not. That was bad on my part. So it could reflect the lights. However, I still like this as a dark green sensor. Next thing was this rivet, this small rivet. So around my house, I was able to find some small beads. You can probably find these in your local art store. These kind of small beads. I painted it silver using my trusty Sharpie, and then super glued it into the rivet. Now if you see clearly, you can see that it has created an effect of a muzzle. I didn't had anything smaller to go with the Vulcans. However, if I had some good paints, I might be able to paint up the backpack and the cannon separately, which will give it a better result. And for the next part, I am going to top coat this. I do have a spray can and I wish to empty it today. Okay, that's it for today. Again, Mr. Easy Nippers, or if you have a nail cutters like this, just get them. They are very good for cutting up these inner gray parts and sticker sheet as I have shown in the video. These will greatly help you. Since this is a live stream and somebody might be watching, do you guys have any questions regarding this? And yes, I am making the Zen market video bit by bit. There are a lot of parts I had to cover. Okay then. Oh, bro, you bought the Barbatos 1 by 100. Very nice. Make sure to get the gold spray paint or not. If not, then I suggest you to get this 500 rupee pack of 3 Sharpies. Okay, where's the Sharpie now? Just give me a moment. Yeah. So I'll get these Sharpie pack. Get this Sharpie pack for 500 or less, because it has 3 colors. Gold that you will use on the yellow, all the yellow parts of the Barbatos. Let me tell you, Barbatos in yellow does not look good. You need to paint it gold. Or anybody who is buying the Iron Blooded Orphan kits, still buy these 3 markers will get you so much run for your money. There are so many metal parts that needs to be colored. They stay colored, and once you top coat them, they are not very active, so your top coat won't get wasted on anything like this. Finally, Thank you for guys for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share. This will help your buddy to get more controllers in the future. And even might be a giveaway of sorts. I didn't won the HLJ competition.